What's up, guys? Cwesolo here, and today we're gonna be streaming a little bit because I just updated my project, the Amazing Ball, up to Unreal Engine 5, and everything's finally all done. It looks like everything is here. Maybe. We're gonna find out today. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll just kind of make this a chill game dev session and make sure everything still works, and basically just make sure everything is still functioning. And fixing stuff potentially if stuff's broken, which maybe there will be. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out today. And yeah, Unreal Engine 5 just released the other day, and I wanted to upgrade my project as soon as I possibly can. I had to get rid of DLSS. I will have a video up on YouTube about this and upgrading the projects, especially if you have C++ code. I gotta make sure stuff works there too. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this whole new process. It's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to the screen. As you can see, we have this beautiful new UI of Unreal Engine 5. I'm sorry that my face cam is ruining it. I will show you all of it. See, this is all of it. Look at that. It's so beautiful. But either way, it's here. It is here, and this is pretty cool. I'm excited. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin the content browser here because I don't want it. I don't want to have to deal with it constantly popping up and down, and I also would like to reduce the size of these folders if possible. There used to be in Unreal Engine 4 a little slider thing that you could do to change the size, but these folders are huge. I do like the new color of them though; they're quite nice. So let's see here. Is that perfect? Look at that. That looks beautiful. Now I can reduce the size of this. Ooh, I don't want to move my screen around here. I just want to reduce the size of this. There we go. We can bring that down a little bit here. Just like that. This is looking excellent. Actually, you know what? I actually do want it up a little bit. I wonder if there's like another size that we can. So it looks like we have like, that's quite the difference between medium and small. Oh boy. So first complaint about Unreal Engine: bring back the slider for my folders. I would really like that. That'd be cool. This is fine, but the slider would be helpful. That would be nice. So as you can see, the little asset, or the little prefab whatever shit that was over here is gone, which is pretty cool. So that's great. I guess now when you bring in meshes that are pre-made in the engine, you have to do it a different way. Oh, here we are, right here. This is where you do it from the actor thing. That's pretty cool. I like it. I haven't gotten to work in Unreal Engine 5 much yet, so at least the official version. So, excuse me. So first things first, as we can see, our lighting needs to be rebuilt. I don't know where the sun is. It's over there. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and actually minimize the content browser. Let's just undock it. Yeah. This 16 by like 18 aspect ratio is annoying me. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and undock. No, I don't want to lock it. Oh crap. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, content drawer. So I can get rid of the content browser here, and I can just, perfect. Okay, so as you can see here, it seems our lighting got moved around. I'm not sure if this is automatically just Lumen. I don't even know if Lumen's enabled. I'm not even sure if I even want to use Lumen. So, unsure about that. I'm going to have to move the directional light actor is just gone. Okay, that might be why the sky's looking weird. So let's go ahead and fix this real quick. We're going to go with the sky sphere here, and we're going to go ahead and I just, let's see. This used to be connected before, but clearly not. So browse the content browser. Pick an actor from the scene. That's what we want to do. I'm not... Can I just... Yes. No? See, I clicked on it. Weird. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to go with the sky sphere here. Okay, that's moving the sun that way. Let's see here. I just want to move it in a way that is gonna... Oh boy. Here we go. What does this do? I need to change the direction of the sun. Okay, so that allows you to pick something from the content browser. That's pretty cool. Pick an actor from the scene. I do... Oh, we have to choose. Well, we're going to choose that. And hey, look at that. It's all fixed. So we're going to go ahead and build. We can build all levels. But I got a feeling that we're not going to want to build all levels. Because I got a feeling that all the levels are indeed broken right now. Another thing that I want to check real quick is to make sure that our ball is working still. So we're gonna grab this and make sure that our ball here is still working. So it looks like it still works. Very cool. That's obviously a good thing that it is still working. Obviously the streaming quality of this is garbage. But yeah, it works. That's what matters, is that it works. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to content here. Again, these thumbnails need to be small. They cannot be that big. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go over to the UI. And I want to make sure that my menu stuff still works because I spent a lot of time on that. And it would probably be smart to make sure that that's still working. So let's just make sure that still works. So we're going to go ahead and go to the map, open up the main menu map. We're going to save that. And we get this nice ominous looking black screen. Oh. So I don't know if this is because of the weird aspect ratio. Let's stop this real quick. Let's go ahead. Oh, actually, there's something else I need to do. For some reason, Unreal Engine 5 decided that my game wasn't meant for Windows. So let's go ahead and go not packaging here. Target platforms. And, not target hardware. Jeez. There's a place in here where we can change the platform. Yeah, supported platforms. We're going to want to change that. We're going to want to add Windows to it. We'll get rid of tvOS. I don't think anyone's going to be playing this on tvOS. I don't know why it defaulted to that, but that's entirely weird. That's kind of funny, actually. So I don't think my game's going to work with HoloLens. Android, iOS, that's fine. I'd like to eventually put my game on the phones. Linux, ARM64, why not? We'll toss that on there too. Those will be the supported platforms for the project. Let's go ahead and close that out. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick launch here. Yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make sure, because the weird aspect ratio is concerning. I think that's the problem. I don't think anyone's gonna be playing the game in that kind of aspect ratio, so that may just be like a non-issue. It just may be a weird thing with the fact that the text is just bigger than the buttons in this case. Actually, there is a way that we can test. Let's cancel that real quick. I'm gonna just dock this real quick, and we're gonna open this up. And yeah, see, it was just a weird thing. That's okay. That's fine. If there's a way I can set an aspect ratio, that would be great. Otherwise, we're gonna have to. That's fine. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna undock this now. So let's just goodbye. So yeah, that was just a weird thing with this being like that. Good to see that the UI is mainly okay. Let's check controller support, make sure controller still works. It looks like controller support is still there. Obviously, our screens are going to be weird. This has no functionality yet. As you can see, we're having some overlap because the buttons are being shrank, and the aspect ratio is weird, so that's okay. I know that this is not really a big issue. I could go and fix this. Oh, that's not elegant. Well, that might need to be fixed. Okay. That might need to be fixed. Alright. Fair enough. Credits should still work. Credits are still working. This is going to be updated. Oh, we can see stuff's being cut off. That's okay. I know that people... I don't think anyone's going to be playing this game in this kind of aspect ratio, like I said. So, play game. Does the tutorial still work? That needs to be rebuilt. That's okay. Oh, and the nav mesh needs to be rebuilt. That's exciting. So, uh-oh. Okay, that works. I'm glad to see it. This is the... So, let's go ahead and... Content drawer. We can go ahead and fix that real quick. That is a quick fix. We'll go levels, tutorial level, crack this open. As you can see, the lighting's just being really weird. It looks like the nav mesh needs to be fixed here, so let's go ahead and find the nav mesh. P. I think P is still the way to get this to work. P. Not that this really even needs a nav mesh. It's not like the enemy AI is doing anything here. And let's see. We're gonna go ahead and build, and let's just build the lighting only. Let's just make sure. This shouldn't be a big issue, actually. So, and if it is, we're gonna have a problem. Uh-oh. Apply. Oh, that's new. Yep, as you can see, it's just fine. It's fine. It is fine. We're okay. We'll go ahead and test again. I'm not sure that the nav... Yeah, that might have just been a weird thing. As you can see, wow, this is looking fresh. I can see that the void has been updated to look a bit different. Not as very dark, very blue. I think that's because we don't have a skybox in here, actually, so... Do we have a skylight? I need to go through and check the lighting for all this. So this tutorial is kind of out of date, actually. So that's okay. We're okay with this. We'll go ahead and hop on out of here. Let's go through and check the levels. We'll just save that for now. Looks like lighting does not need to be rebuilt here. That's good. So we may not need to rebuild lighting on everywhere. Kind of curious though. Let's check if Lumen is even enabled. So, project settings. Use hardware ray tracing when available. So, I know that ray tracing is enabled, obviously. When we look at ray tracing, we have our hardware ray tracing options available. Whoa, wait a minute here. We have more options. Interesting. So before, in old Unreal Engine 4, you would just have, you know, ray tracing enabled or disabled here, but now it's like they have, you know, more options. I'm not sure what that did. Did it do a thing? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like we have more options here, though, so I'm going to go ahead and re-disable those. We can enable Lumen here, which is going to probably do some weird things. So it looks like they have some options for Lumen. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Lumen or not. Maybe. I haven't really decided yet. I just know that this is available, so... what I'm curious about, though, is the ray tracing on the light source still, like, here? This is a very exploratory stream. I'm just going to say that right out. So, let's see. Advanced. Cast deep shadow. I don't know what that does, but it does a thing. Cast ray trace. Okay, so this is... That's not going to let me do anything. We're going to need to ignore save settings. We'll get rid of that. And we're going to go ahead and... Bam. Okay, so it looks like we can just enable and disable ray tracing. I think the options there in the project is just for whatever. But, whoa, whoops. You can clearly kind of see the difference between the two. It's not a big difference, but it's a difference. So, we'll go ahead and ignore save settings. Actually, I'm kind of curious, though. Do they have a ray tracing option for the standard stuff? Let me see here. We're going to go ahead and go over to the UI and check something real quick here. And no, yes. I don't know what they've changed here, other than the fact that my buttons are now slightly darker. Graph. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and event graph, and we're going to check something here. Get game user settings. Do they have like a ray? So they have a ray tracing quality. Niagara ray traced. So this is in context to Niagara. Okay. Does it have a DXR option now? Other than my variables? Nope. So I was kind of curious, like, because the game user settings actually has a lot of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's pretty cool, at very least. Oh wow, it actually shows the screens here now. That's pretty neat. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. Let's open up our ball class real quick here. There are a couple things I'm gonna have to do. And this is actually using Visual Studio 2022 now, which is great. I'm actually quite happy about that. So let's just get this to load. We have our ball.h. I don't know where my other one is. There should be a ball.cpp file loading in here too, but I guess it's not. Where is my ball.cpp file? I'm meaning to open it. Game, source, ambi game, ball.cpp. There we go. And then I'm gonna dock this separately, because this needs to be docked separately as a way to I like it to be like side by side. So yeah, the reason why I do it this way is because then you could modify your header file at the same time of modifying your actual code. Well, they're both actual code, but your functionality from your header file. This is actually going to take a sec to parse. I might need to modify the visual assist options here, because it's probably going to try parsing the entire project, and I don't want it to do that. I just wanted to parse the thing that I'm in. It's going to parse the entire engine. And that's not something I want it to do, so let's see here. Highlighting, this is fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's probably because this is YouTube's throwing me some problems. They're like, wait a minute, we're having some problems. It's probably because this is trying to run through this entire thing, so I don't want it to do that. Yes. do not want you to... No. Do not parse all files when opening a project. Do not do that. Bad. I just want you to parse what's here. There. Perfect! It's still parsing. That's okay. I think. Stuff's broke. It's not healthy. Okay. I'm not sure if the stream's gonna update or not. I think yeah. Okay, that was weird. It looks like we're having some problems with the stream, probably due to the fact that Visual Assist was probably trying to parse everything, but that's okay. I'm not sure if we're still having any streaming issues here. Let me just go ahead and give this a nice little refresh here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. So, anyway, we'll go ahead and save all real quick. File, save all. Okay. So I'm pretty sure a lot of things still work. I'm going to go through and we're going to want to check a few things. First things first, we're going to go ahead and check to make sure the enemy AI still works. So we're going to grab this. This needs to be rebuilt, but that's okay. I just want to simulate this real quick and make sure that the enemy AI is still working. So let's simulate, and hey, look at that, our guy still works. He is still roaming around the maze. Very cool. He's still working. Good to know. Let's go ahead and make sure that things like the kill volume still work. I'm gonna just drop down here. Okay, so that's still going. Let's go ahead and check the spikes and stuff too. So we'll go to the challenge mode. Actually, we'll go ahead and just pop into level 30 here. This may take... we're going to go ahead and check these as well. Oh, there goes the spiky ball. That works. Obviously, the explosion stuff has not been fixed for this yet, so I also want to make sure that the spiky ball is able to... oh, crap. The camera is not in the ideal position yet, so... Let's see here. So he can't hurt me right now because it's not set up to be hurt me, so that's okay. I'm okay with this. Ooh. This is a lot harder with this ball. I'm glad. The more realistic, the better. I'm gonna have to replay through a lot of these mazes, especially after redesigning the ball. Cool, that works. Let's make sure the ball selection still works, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and just eliminate myself real quick and make sure. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Quit. Go back here. Grab the sprint ball. Play, and sprint ball still works. It looks like lighting needs to be rebuilt here, though. Cool. Make sure this still works. My project isn't really like the biggest game in the world, so it's really not going to take too long to make sure if stuff is still working. It's just mainly some little things. It's really not that much. Like the menus, making sure controller support still works. Actually, I do need to make sure controller support still does work here, so we're going to go ahead and grab this. I know the controller support still works on this guy, but on the other balls, for now, I just want to make sure. So we're going to grab the sprint ball real quick, not the default ball. This is not a bug. This is just it being weird. Pause mic still works. Resume. Quit. Cool. Load back up in the tutorial. Just plop in here, make sure this teleport thing works. That still works. Alright, cool. It looks like everything still works. Mostly. Oops. So I would say this is probably a successful transfer of the project, which is great. That's exactly what I was going for, actually. So, yeah, I guess everything works. I'm gonna assume that everything works. Actually, there is something we do need to test back in the base level. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's head back over to the base level, which is the level that allows you to make all the other levels. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the base level here. As you can see here, we have this. We need to make sure that the maze creator here works. So we're gonna get rid of the search result for ignore. We're gonna grab this, make sure we can extend that, and make sure stuff doesn't get like wonky on us. So we're good. Let's try a different seed. Let's say like 47, 57. Looks good. Just like try like 25. It looks like everything is good. So from the looks of it. And I don't think I'm gonna probably have to check mazes 24 through 30, making sure that none of the obstacles change. Obviously, lighting needs to be rebuilt. Actually, I think it's pretty safe to say that we can build all the levels all at once, given that the lighting seems to be in place. If I need to go back and fix everything, we'll just go ahead and do that. So I'll do that. Okay. So I think we just built all the levels, so we're, at least it should have. It said build all levels, so okay. So there's a lot of building that you can do here, which is really nice that the build settings are a lot better than they were before. What is the lighting called? Preview. We're gonna set this to production. Set that to production. Won't worry about that. Build all. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna build all the levels, but it's probably building for this one for sure. This weird lighting effect. And then look at that. It looks to be all set to go. So, great. Quickly add to the project. Oh, wow. I guess this is also where you can add things to the project other than from the actor section. That's cool. Very cool. I guess this is for the level sequencer. Awesome. So yeah, it looks like everything's all good. So honestly, I don't mean to cut this this stream short, but I do have homework I have to do. I figured I'd just do this short stream to make sure everything still works in the project and upgrade the Amazing Ball up to Unreal Engine 5. It looks like everything's working smoothly for the most part, which is pretty great. Obviously, converting stuff over to Nanite and Lumen is going to take some time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using Lumen's lighting system or not. We'll find out. I have to do some research on it and make sure that the performance that you get from it is worth it, or if it can get up to the same graphical fidelity that, say, just base level ray tracing and stuff can do. So we'll do some research on that and find out. Maybe next stream we'll go ahead and start doing all that conversion of Nanite, conversion of the meshes to Nanite and stuff and to Lumen. But as it stands currently, if we look right at our stuff and we do, you know, if we do triangles, right? I don't think this is gonna, yeah, so there is no Nanite here, obviously. But if we were to just look at the triangles of these things, they're really not that high. So, you know, I know that these meshes aren't really that crazy high detail, so mostly we're fine. But I'm pretty sure we can convert them over to Nanite pretty quickly, though. If we go and find them real quick, go over to the content folder. I just want to test something real quick here before we go. Let's just grab this. So we have this, right? And obviously, like, this only has 12 triangles on it, so this is really probably not worth the Nanite being used on, say, something like, you know, the spiky ball. But keep in mind here, the spiky ball, you know, this is 70,000. That's a lot. Maybe this would be worth probably doing that, but let's see, do we have a Nanite option? Yeah, so we can enable Nanite support on this and do that, but you know, I guess we'll find out as time goes on here what to do. So yeah, if you guys like the stream, leave a like, comment if you have anything to say or whatever. I know that this was a rather short one. Not only that, I was even have some streaming issues, which doesn't happen very normally. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my homework now. I'll see you guys in the next video. There'll be another video sometime, either later this week, probably before the weekend, or early next week. Whatever happens, we'll see how much time I have on my hands to edit and stuff. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, and peace out and have a great day.